person you have called is not available. Please leave a short 10-second message after the tone and we'll send the message as a text.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. It's been a week, mysteriously.
It has. Welcome to the Scott and Michelle
Welcome
show.
to the Scott and Michelle show. We got a request to do a particular
You did. By my
topic
big
this
bro.
week. Chris Gill, shout out to Chris Gill.
Wow.
And he sent us a movie to review.
He did.
It's called Wormwood.
It's an Australian film.
It is. If you are in our Facebook group and you have a recommendation or a request,
Yeah, do it. We'll
Post it.
totally consider it.
no, we'll do it.
Yes, well, it depends what it is.
Okay,
I'm not
fair enough.
watching Borat ever again.
Oh, did you watch Borat 2?
No, because I have a life.
You might like it.
Uh-huh. I hated
Anyway.
the first one.
You might... Oh, no, you'll probably hate this too.
Yeah. I don't
anyway.
find Sacha Baron Cohen funny at all.
Oh, really? Not at all?
Yeah. Nah.
Let's talk about a different movie.
Okay. Wormwood.
It's an Australian movie, right?
It is.
Yeah. It's an Australian zombie movie.
It is.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty interesting. I love this movie.
To be honest, like, I hate Australian things.
Mhm.
Which is horrible considering I am Australian, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
The only good thing to come out of Australia is Neighbours. But I hate Australian accents. I don't find them attractive at all.
Mhm.
But, like, so I went in thinking, oh, this is going to be bad. But to be honest, I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it was great.
It was very watchable.
So, it starts off like a normal zombie movie, right?
Of course it does.
And it's a zombie apocalypse. So,
Yes.
all of that sort of stuff is pretty self-explanatory. You know, these different people meet up and they're fighting zombies to get to a certain location to potentially save the world.
Well, he wanted to save his sister.
Yes, and that was the plot.
And I'm sure that's why Chris recommended this movie, because he would
Aw,
save me.
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, he would save me in a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, by the way, just so you know, there's going to be spoilers this week.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. You need to go and watch this movie if you haven't seen it. It's
It's
pretty
actually
recent.
bearable.
You think it's only bearable?
No, here's the thing though. I hate Australia and movies. So I went in thinking this is going to be terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually like I was kind of on the edge of my seat seeing what would happen next.
Mm.
Which is so unlike me.
Did you think it was scary?
No. I think I screamed once.
Really? You screamed?
I don't know. No, probably not. I don't scream. I'm not... It takes a lot to get me scared.
Yeah.
Unless there are ants. Ants are scary.
Ants are actually very scary.
Yes.
That would be an interesting horror movie.
Oh, they better not. No one make it.
We need money.
We do need money, but that's not the point.
So this guy's sister gets kidnapped and tortured.
Yeah, so she gets, like, injected with, like... Is it ooze from a zombie?
Some superpower.
Yeah, anyway. It comes back and it sort of saves everybody, really.
Yeah.
So continue.
So the person who kidnaps her is like a mad scientist guy, and they try and do a little bit of a like a weird,
Experiment.
creepy thing about him.
Yeah.
And he's injecting her with something that you don't quite understand, and the mad scientist dies. Spoiler alert. And she basically becomes like a necromancer.
A what?
Necromancer is like a... I don't want to use the incorrect term, but a magic person who can control the dead.
Yeah, she becomes whatever he said.
And that's so cool. Like, you know what I really liked about this movie?
What?
Is the people who made it was, from what I can tell, they're brothers, I think. They made this movie, and it's pretty much just guys who love zombie movies.
Don't all boys love zombie movies?
Yeah, I don't love them. I've seen enough of them to get what it is, and it's all kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's just they love it so much. They've sat around and they've gotten really drunk or smoked a bit of pot, and they've had all these ideas that they could have, and they just put it into a movie.
And they've written them down, or they got a sober person to write them down.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it's funny because she becomes, what is the word you used?
Necromancer.
That one. And it turns out that, so her brother and he like meets up with some guy and they go in a car to try and find her. And along the way, he accidentally gets shot by someone else. Mm-hmm. And then that guy sort of teams up with the brother to find the sister. And when they do find the sister, because, you know, she's been injected with all this crap, she then becomes she can control the zombies. Mm. So they found out along the way that if you put them in a thing, they're like fuel for the car.
Yeah. And
it's very cool. But, you know, because she can control them, they all just, like, come to her. Like, you know, like in Snow White and all the animals come to her. Kind of like that.
Mm. And I kind of expected they would do that. It's like...
Really? I was not expecting that at all.
Not in that way, but I'm like, they're going to try and make that girl, like, the badass girl character, blah, blah, I get it, you know, that's
female
what's going to happen.
Empowerment. Woohoo!
Yeah, and that's cool. Like, that's the female element for this. Well, yeah, but when you make a movie, you need to engage your audience, and half your audience is going to be female.
Yes.
So you need to appeal to that as well.
Yeah.
And they did a really good job. It was actually not... There was a lot of things that could have been cringy, but they weren't cringy.
No, the fact that people had Australian accents didn't piss me off.
It didn't piss me off either. It didn't feel like an Australian movie.
I don't know what it is. Yet I watch Neighbours daily. That doesn't piss me off with the Australian accents. But Australian accents, they're not sexy.
No.
Not at all.
It's a shame.
It is a shame. But I hate it when people say, "G'day, mate," and "fair dinkum."
No one says fair dinkum.
Yes, they do. I have friends who say that.
I need to start saying that.
Do not say that.
You know what my boss says a lot?
Cheers on the Barbie.
No, no one says that. He says, Ripper. I'm a big fan of Ripper. That's very good.
No. Awful. Australian slang people don't use it unless you have to.
I think we should... I used to be against it, but I think we should bring it back. I think it's very good. I just study a lot of Paul Hogan.
Paul Hogan is not Australia, people.
No, that's true.
Me and Jeff went to Hawaii and they're like, "Oh, you're Australian. Shrimp on the Barbie." And after that, I was never going to go into their restaurant. That's not how I...
We don't have shrimp here. We have prawns.
We have prawns.
Yeah.
For starters. And also, I'm not the average Australian.
Why?
Because I'm classier than that.
You like AFL, though. That's pretty Australian.
That's the only Australian thing. And Neighbours. That's it. Everything else.
Everything.
The only Australian shows I watch are Neighbours. And when it comes on, The Masked Singer. That's it. That is... all the Australianness you will get out of me.
Mm.
Next.
This movie was interesting.
It was interesting. Like, it kept you hooked. You wanted to see what happened.
Like, there's an Indigenous character in it.
Yes.
And he is a really good character. He doesn't die first, which is good, because they go, "Oh, the black guy's going to die first, haha," and he doesn't, which is nice. And he, like a lot of Australian media, has to include Australian elements to get funding to be made. Like, that's a key function of, that's why when you watch Australian film and television shows, they have all this Australian stuff in it, because that's important. But they didn't make it, like, a lot of the times they just do it in a painful way, and they didn't. He's a really good character.
No, they didn't, did they?
No. Because the zombie virus was some sort of Indigenous legend thing, wasn't it? Like a star would bring down some sort of... Oh, there was something in the movie that does it. I think it might be a biblical thing, or it might be an Indigenous thing. I can't remember.
It upset me when the main character had to shoot his wife
Oh yeah, that
and
was meant to
kid
be.
because they ended up getting infected with the virus.
Mm-hmm.
So they both became zombies and tried to eat him. So he had to do what was best, and he shot them.
Shot them, him and his daughter, his wife and his daughter.
Yeah.
And they all had to do similar things because there's a group of people who
it was like
survived.
Eat or be eaten.
Mm.
Die or...
Not die.
Yeah.
Live, I guess.
Live.
And yeah, they rescue her and she becomes super sick and...
Yeah, the sister... Maybe that's like trying to say that all sisters are amazing.
Ah.
I don't think so, but let's go with it.
She was cool.
But
she was...
I didn't like where it ended.
I wanted more. I wanted to keep watching.
Me too. I wanted more. It just sort of stopped.
Like the best part of the movie was seeing how powerful they got.
Yeah, she got super, super powerful. And then it had like a close-up of her and then it ended. I'm like,
yeah.
No. Where's the rest?
I would have loved to have seen...
it. I hate it when movies do that.
Yeah, me too.
It's not what I signed up for.
Video games do that too. You get really powerful and it ends.
I know. But I'm not good at video games.
No, you're alright.
Nah.
They love their zombie movies, these guys.
They do. But it was actually really, like, worth a watch.
Yeah, no.
I definitely thought so, and I'm pretty hard to please in the Australian film front.
Like, Marissa doesn't like scary movies, but I didn't think it was that scary, and I'm like, you should watch this.
It's not scary, it's more thriller, maybe
I don't know.
psychological.
It's a horror movie. I wouldn't call it a thriller. It's a zombie movie.
It is what it is, pretty
It was fun. I had a lot of fun watching it.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like a road movie, like a bro...
Yeah, bros, ride or die.
Yeah, and they have beers and... it was a lot of fun.
What's the guy's name that says, it's just like Wormwood, and he makes a statement to the Bible? Is that right?
Yeah, it was something biblical.
Yeah, he made it biblical. And that's where, obviously, the title of the movie comes from. But he ends up, unfortunately, meeting his demise.
Yeah, there's deaths in this movie and they matter.
Oh, they're quite graphic.
They're sad because you're like, I like that character.
I really like that character, but he's like, do it. You have to. And you have to. Like, if somebody's a zombie, there ain't no turning back.
Have you seen Evil Dead? Or any of the Evil Dead movies?
No, I don't think so.
So the main character in those movies looks like the main character from Evil Dead.
Okay.
In my opinion. Let me show you his photo. No, I'll send it to you. Let me find... his name is Bruce Campbell, Ash in Evil Dead, if you don't know, which, if you know who Bruce Campbell is, you've probably seen Evil Dead.
Isn't Denny Duquette in Evil Dead?
I know Bruce Campbell.
No, he's in The Walking Dead.
I didn't watch that show.
No, neither did I. I watched, Grey's Anatomy with Denny Duquette.
All zombie movies kind of come the same kind of thing. Like they're...
What's the difference between Evil Dead and The Walking Dead, apart from, one's a TV show?
Well, they're different things. Evil Dead is kind of like... Not a comedy, but it's like a bit more ridiculous. Walking Dead is a bit more of a drama. This one is weird. There's 3 movies and they go back in time in one of them, and there's zombie... medieval zombies, and then there's it's kind of just a stoner movie. There's Bruce Campbell. I sent you a photo. If you want to fill in, you can just Google Bruce Campbell from the Evil Dead.
No, I got yeah.
Sent to you on Facebook.
I know
Same?
you did. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like a guy from the 80s.
Yeah. Well, the movies were from the 80s.
Oh.
The first 2 were.
Okay.
Yeah. If you like zombie movies, and even if you don't, I think you should go and watch the movie.
Definitely. At least give it give it 20 minutes.
Nah, I wouldn't give it 20. I'd watch the whole thing.
Yeah, but if you're like, give it 20. After 20, turn it off if you don't like it.
I kind of want to talk about zombie apocalypse.
Right. Who would you say first?
See, that was the question I was going to ask. Not who would you say first, because it's obviously, Marissa.
A cat.
You just save your cats. Which one?
That's hard. Can I save 2?
No.
Yeah. Ola.
Yeah, I'd save Ola too.
But then Watch is so beautiful. But Watch Watch can sense fear, so I think he'd be okay.
Oh, well,
Whereas Minnie's likely to go up to it.
they would be zombie cats. Ola's the oldest one, so he would,
He doesn't run as fast anymore.
no.
No, to be honest, that cat runs pretty goddamn fast.
Oh, yeah, if they need to, they can.
If you're here right now, you would see, like, Dodger has his head on the heater.
He does.
Like, on the heater. That's a good way to burn yourself. I don't know.
It's still cute.
It's very... Oh, Dodger's beautiful.
So coronavirus makes everyone kind of feel like they're in the zombie apocalypse or whatever.
Does it?
Apparently.
Just kind of makes you feel distant from all your people. Like, I
Yeah.
haven't seen you in years. Do you
Yeah.
look the same?
No, I look fatter.
Do you?
Yeah.
I look fatter too.
I don't feel good about it. It's because I'm not training or anything and I'm eating the same. So I just gain all this weight.
Stupid corona. So,
But in a corona zombie apocalypse, like...
who would I say first?
No. I was going to ask, would you be the hero or would you turn into a zombie?
I'd be the hero, thank you very much.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So you would have to, like, learn how to get food. Obviously, you won't have any electricity. You'd have to get guns and protection and...
This sounds difficult.
See, how long could you do that for?
Look, I'm pretty superstarish in my own right. I've cheated death multiple times.
Oh, well then.
But, zombie apocalypse, they're all scary looking. I don't like scary looking. So I don't know how close I'd likely to get to them.
What do zombies find attractive in mates? Like other than
Blood.
brains and blood, I guess.
Blood.
So what happens when they all die? Is it like coronavirus? I don't know. Maybe it is like coronavirus and they just all die.
What, the bats?
No, the people.
Oh,
So you would be the hero?
I'd be the hero.
How long?
How long what?
How long would you be that hero for?
As long as it took.
Wow, that's that survival instinct.
Yeah. Ride or die, my friend.
I think I would try to be a hero for a bit, but get tired and
I'd
just become
save my Jeffy because... Although Jeffy's smart enough to save himself.
Because the indigenous character in that movie,
Was ride or die.
he becomes a zombie, but he does that to save
Everyone
all of them.
else.
Yeah. And I'm
He
like, yeah, I'd probably do
sacrifices
that.
himself for the greater good.
He was awesome. He was probably
He
my second
was.
favorite.
Who was that actor? He was good. I liked
Yeah,
him.
he was funny.
Yeah, there's no one really well known, is there? Is
No.
there?
Who, indigenous, Aboriginal people?
No. In that whole movie, is anyone really well known?
No, it's an independent movie.
Yeah, it's a bunch of nobodies, but it's really well done.
I think it was Indiegogo funded.
I don't know.
It's a crowd-funded movie.
Okay.
But it didn't do badly. I think it went to America briefly.
No, there's
but-
going to be a sequel, Christopher.
Oh, is there?
Christopher, my brother, who I adore, told me the other day that there is going to be a sequel and he's super excited about it.
Yeah, I
He
would
did
be
not
too.
use the term super excited. He just said he was excited.
Oh,
I think
I'm
he used
super
the
excited.
word he's pumped. Maybe.
Oh, I'd watch it again. It was fun.
I don't know. Anyway, there is a sequel in the works.
They need to just keep all the cool stuff.
Well, yes, but can you it's like movies that that have sequels. Can you recreate that awesomeness and bottle it? Because 13 Reasons Why. That's a TV show. Mm-hmm. The first season was amazing. Mm-hmm. Second season was like they were clutching at straws.
But where do you go from there? After the first
Exactly,
season?
and especially this was one show that did not need a second season.
Oh, no, it just did
Because
what it did.
there were 13 reasons why.
26 reasons why.
Well, no, because they went back for, it ended up being 4 seasons long.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
By the end, I was just like, I'm watching this just to say I've watched the end of it. It was bad.
No, I don't want to watch that at all.
Oh, please don't. Anyway, they cut the good stuff out, but... Anyway, yeah, do you know what I mean? Can you bottle it? The first Wormwood is amazing. It's very well done. And the fact that it, made me a believer in Australian film says something.
It's because they love zombie movies. There's just two guys who love zombie movies.
Just like some people know how to do an Australian film well, and some people don't.
I don't think... It's kind of like Saw. You know how Saw was like...
Is that Australian?
It was written by Australian guys.
No.
I think.
Jeffrey, look that up.
I'm looking that up too.
Somebody look it up. This is great. I just have to sit here and talk while other people do the work.
Hang on a sec. I could be talking out of my bumhole, but I'm... Screenplay James Wan and Lee Waniel. I think these guys are Australian. If they're not, I'm sorry.
Where did they come from?
Malaysian-born Australian film director.
Oh, yeah.
James Wan and Lee Waniel. Let's see. Yeah, they're Australian guys.
Well, I really liked Saw. I just didn't make it all the way through the movies.
Well, the guys who wrote... Lee Waniel is from Melbourne. He did a few
I'd like
movies
to say
Saw.
Melbourne's where it's at. But after this coronavirus, it's really where it's at, and it's not good.
It's really where it's at. You find that hard to believe that you'd be the hero. I'd just go straight to
I am the hero. What?
Sorry, I'd be the hero for a bit, but I'd go to zombie very quickly.
No. One jump ahead of the hip, man. Come on, did you not learn anything from Aladdin?
No.
You gotta stay one step ahead.
Okay.
It's right there.
No.
When in doubt, quote a Disney film.
Okay.
They always have the answers.
Okay.
That's a shout out to everybody.
I believe
Live
you.
it, learn it, love it.
Okay.
But
But
I actually enjoyed Wormwood.
yeah.
I wouldn't say it's my favourite movie of all time, but
Really?
no.
Neither would I. It was like
What's your favourite movie of all time?
Dolomite. I told you.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that. It was freaking horrific.
Yeah.
Although we did get people talking about it.
Yeah, and people watched it, which is
I
great.
know. I got messages. Yeah.
If you became infected, right?
Right.
What would you do? Would you like
I'd probably bite Jeff so he could be
a
infected.
zombie? He can be buried in the tomb with you.
Yeah, then we could always be together.
What do you think being a zombie looks like?
Ugly. It's not your best look.
Hmm.
It's the eyes. But I look like that in the mornings if I haven't had enough sleep.
I look like that now.
It's not your best look.
No, I don't look very good at the
This
moment.
is the thing. I don't know. I haven't seen you in over 7 months.
Well, I haven't had a haircut or a beard shave.
Oh, I have, because my husband did it for me.
Did he?
Yeah, Jeff cut my hair and coloured it.
Yeah.
I married the right one.
What if he became a zombie?
If Jeffrey became a zombie, I'd let him bite me so we could be zombies together.
A zombie couple.
Yeah.
Would you be an Australian zombie?
Oh, because I have to be. I'm just not a big fan of Australian stuff.
Yeah.
Although everyone's like, Australia did this and Australia did that. I get it. We've done some magical things. But we didn't make Degrassi. We didn't make Grey's Anatomy.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't make Dawson's Creek.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's our version of Dawson's Creek in this country? We don't have one.
I don't think we have one now.
And you know why? Because we don't think like that.
No, we do. But to make it here,
Do
you
we?
have to go... Yeah. There are very talented people in Melbourne. Very talented.
Okay,
There are
well, I
talented
don't
people
know
all
them.
over Australia. Oh, you do?
Are you talking about my husband?
Yeah,
you?
in part.
Jeffrey is a very talented pianist. People, if you want to hire him, go for it.
The only talents that I have that are worth anything overseas
You're a
is
very
like...
good dancer, young man.
Yeah, I was going to say my dancing. And I've danced overseas.
He has.
Mm.
Show off.
Yeah,
I'm the one
that's
with
me.
no talent. I know how to talk, and that's about it.
That's a talent. You got lots of talent. Shut up. I'm not falling for that trap anyway.
So you wouldn't be the hero in a zombie apocalypse?
I'd be for a little bit, but I'm like too out of shape to maintain it.
See, I'm little, so I can slide if need.
Something I always talk to about with Marissa, well, not always, but a lot of the things we talk about is like making it in creative industries.
Yeah.
And she's like, for me, like, because she lived in Canada for 3 years to to get more experience in animation. And she moved back here for me, which is nice. And she said, yeah, like, to make it, you basically have to go overseas. You can't stay here and make it. Which is a shame, because I think that the people who made this movie, if they went to America and made it, it would
become a Hollywood blockbuster.
It's already a great film, but like...
Yeah, but I mean, they'd ruin it with, like, crap.
Oh, you think they'd ruin it?
Oh, I just think sometimes America goes that much overboard that it's just not necessary.
That's true. But it would still make a lot more money, and it would, like, Did
it make money?
I think so. I don't think it made a lot for an independent film, but not like a huge amount. I think they probably profited from it. You'd hope so. It was great.
It was good.
But you'd have to go, like, for those guys, if they went to America to make the second one.
Well, I'm not sure where they're making it. I just know it is in the works.
Oh, it would be in Melbourne.
Well, you'd hope so.
I think it was shot in Melbourne. It looked like it was shot here.
Where was it shot? Anybody?
I'm pretty sure it was shot here. But if it wasn't, it was shot in, like, Sydney or something like that. Movie. 2014, wow.
Yeah, we were younger. Wiser.
2014. That was not that long ago.
Yeah.
It only has 6.4 on IMDb. Sorry, 6.2 on IMDb. I thought it was a lot better than 6.4, 6.2. Yeah. I'd give it a 7.5.
It was filmed in the Blue Mountains.
Oh, they did a thing at Movie World that was based on the movie.
Did they?
Yeah.
I haven't been to Movie World in a while.
Yeah, I don't.
Last time I went to Queensland, I got very sick, so I couldn't really do much.
I really like Queensland.
Yeah, sometimes.
You know what that movie had a lot of is, like, if you like Mad Max
Actual
and stuff.
dialogue that didn't make me angry. Yeah.
Oh, their dialogue didn't make you angry?
No.
There's a few subtle... See, that's the other thing. If they made it in America, there's a lot of subtle Australian things that wouldn't translate through. Because
that's true. There's a lot of American people don't understand Australian slang.
Or humour.
Well, that's the thing, because there's a new movie on Netflix at the moment called Holiday, which stars Emma Roberts and an Australian man who I can't think of. I want to say Luke Evans, but I could be very wrong.
I can't find where it's filmed. It's a shame. Anyway.
Oh, where?
No, I can't find it.
It's filmed in the Blue Mountains.
Oh, you were on it. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. But, yes, there's a new movie on Netflix called Holiday, starring Emma Roberts, who is American-born, and Luke Bracey, who is Australian-born. And there's, like, a little interview between the two of them. And he tests her on Australian slang. She's got no clue what the hell he's talking about.
Oh, those videos.
Yeah, so, like, it would not translate if we were going to do Australian slang, but under American banner.
They try to, like, have you seen any of the Australian actors do those things?
Not that I can recall.
I've seen a few, and they make them harder by using, like, obscure, like, regional ones, and it's like, I've never heard that here.
Oh, there's a lot of things that people use, and they're like, Australians say it all the time. Like, no, we freaking don't. Like, what is it? He says...
Shrimp on the barbie.
No, it was... Vassar?
What?
Exactly. Vassar. Vaseline.
I've never heard that.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. There was... In, The Kissing Booth, Joey King is from America, and Jacob somebody, he's an Australian. So the lead actor is Australian. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, they do, like, this little quiz thing about, how does America say it? And how
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Vassar.
I've never heard that in my life.
I've never used that term in my entire life. It's Vaseline.
It goes back to the Palmer-Palmy debate, though.
It's Palmer.
It's Palmer. They've been having those ads on TV where they're selling, like,
Palmy would put an I at the end, dinguses.
Yeah, but, like, in like, weird parts of Australia that don't count, they call a Palmer a Palmy.
Well, they're wrong.
They're just wrong. It's potato cake, potato scallop.
What?
Thing. Yeah, in like Sydney they call it.
No. Scallop potatoes, people, are different to...
Potato cake.
Yeah. Scallop potatoes are lovely. We should do that.
We should do that too.
Yeah.
And chicken and chips.
Yeah, it's vegetarian friendly in your case.
Oh, yeah, no, we definitely get on that.
Yeah, exactly. You need it more than we do because we eat meat at our house.
It's very easy to eat stodge when you're a vegetarian.
Well, yeah, some people, are with vegan girls and they eat vegan and it's impressive.
Yeah, sometimes you have to.
I just couldn't give up bacon. I applaud you for being, applaud people for being vegan. I just myself could never do it.
Yeah.
You can't make me give up bacon.
What if you're a zombie and you were vegan?
Well, then you're screwed.
Would you, just not eat anything?
What are you going to eat? You're not going to be a zombie because zombies eat flesh.
There's no vegan zombies. Really.
Yeah, there isn't. You just die.
Really
Go
makes
up in
you
the
think.
corner and die.
It really makes you think, right?
It really does.
Because you have dogs, me and Marissa talk about this a lot, where it's like, if we got a dog, she's like, no, you would have to feed it. I couldn't not feed it meat.
I'm worried about that. If you did get a dog and you have to feed it, you're likely to forget to feed it.
I'm likely to forget to feed it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
I know you pretty well. I wouldn't put my money on you.
Whoa, that's rough.
Well, I'm just saying.
I don't know how to react to that. I don't think I'd forget.
You don't think you'd forget.
Dogs are, pretty good at reminding you that they need to eat something.
So are cats. Trust me on this.
From experience, I'd be like, no, that dog is hungry.
Alright, well, I'll buy you a dog for Christmas, shall I?
Nah, don't do that.
Will it make somebody angry?
No, but it wouldn't. It would make everybody happy, but it would be like, well, where's that dog going to live? You need a backyard for a dog.
You do.
Live in an apartment block. We don't have a backyard here.
Our neighbour has a dog.
Yeah, but you've got a driveway at least.
Oh, the doggy goes and walks. She's a very social doggy. She comes over and says hi to the cats. The cats don't like it. It's fun.
Are zombies are more aggressive than people?
Yeah.
If animals become zombies, are they just more aggressive?
They'd probably, jump at you.
Normal dogs jump at you, though.
Yeah, but okay, so Dodger's pretty scared of everything, but if Dodger was to get bitten by a zombie, for all of you playing at home that don't know us, Dodger is a ginger and white cat. He's very, very, very timid and beautiful and big fluffy thing. And
He's a bit
gorgeous.
submissive, that guy.
He's beautiful. He's my baby. But anyway, if he were to be bitten by a zombie, he would have a lot more confidence.
He'd be balanced out.
He would have a lot more confidence to bite whoever he pleased.
That's very funny.
Well, I'm just saying he's quite shy and timid.
Zombie Dodger, huh?
Zombie Dodger.
Do you think... Because your cats have an interesting relationship.
They hate each other sometimes.
Well, you have Minnie, who's very, excited and likes to annoy Dodger a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a fight today. I heard it. I saw it.
Oh, really? Did you have to break it up, or did you let it go?
I was sleeping.
Oh.
I had to break it up.
Was it a real fight?
She was just they were both under the couch, and she was like, "Sah!" And he was like, he was like, back the hell off. And so I was like, stop it.
Oh, he stood up for himself.
Yeah, he's learning more and more.
He has to.
Well, he realizes she's not going anywhere. If you could see us now, Minnie is asleep and she looks like, butter wouldn't melt. You know what, Scotty? It would melt. But she's so sweet. Sometimes.
Well, Dodger doesn't. He's not the biggest fan.
Dodger's beautiful. He's beautiful all the time. He never hurts a fly.
They're like brother and sister, though, right?
Yeah. It reminds me a lot of me and Chris, because I used to annoy the hell out of him. My nieces love hearing that story that I used to hit Chris over the head.
That's abuse.
I was like 7 years old, but I used to do this thing with my... It sounds terrible and really inappropriate now. But I used to like throw my legs over my head and rock back and forth. Anyway, when I used to do that, I used to hit Chris in the head with my shoes.
That's some karate stuff you got there.
Oh yeah. Can't do it anymore. You can't. My body doesn't go that way anymore.
No.
I'm old. But anyway, yes, my nieces love hearing that I assaulted Uncle Chris.
You assaulted.
I'm like, and I hurt his head. Did you really? Did you really hurt his head? I'm like, yeah, I hurt his head.
That's sibling abuse.
Well, I mean, he hit me back. Like, it's not like he didn't get in a good shot.
You instigated it.
Yes, but I was younger and cuter.
You get away with it.
Well, I wasn't cuter, but like, you know, I was sick. You can't hit a sick girl.
That's not a fair card to play. That's dirty.
I would.
Damn.
Christopher loves me. He does. And he's really, like, excited to hear this podcast.
Oh, well, I would be.
Well, I just hope we do it justice and he's not like you guys talked about lots of other crap.
Nah, we're talking about good stuff. I really liked the movie.
I really liked the movie, and it says a lot coming from me. You know what I'm like.
Yeah. I think you would have liked this movie anyway.
Yeah. Love a good zombie flick.
I kind of went with it because I was like, yeah, because I'm not a zombie movie fan. Like
I know you know.
But, like, because Chris recommended it, I was thinking, oh yeah, Chris has good taste. This will be pretty cool. And it was.
Chris has good taste.
Yeah.
Okay. I have good taste too.
Yeah. You could say that. Like, good is one word that you could use.
I'm lovely. Everyone.
Oh, no, I'm not saying you're not.
Everybody adores me.
And I'm not saying you have bad taste, but, you know,
Every rose has its thorn is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I guess I am. I guess I am.
Yes. Just leave it at that.
Yeah, let's...
But, like, yeah, like, if you look at it cinematically... Yeah, it was really well done.
The acting was bad, but it was like...
Australian
it's supposed
acting
to be.
is bad.
No, but it's a zombie movie, so it's like...
That's the thing, you're not really
different.
focusing on the acting, you're focusing on what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want them to make the acting good, because that would
I'm worried they're going to ruin it with a sequel.
Oh, ruin it? That's a different thing altogether.
Like, that's just... Like, I didn't like where it ended, though.
That's why there's a sequel.
Because it just ends up with her, like, on a car.
And then being
looking
sick. It's like, look how
fierce.
sick we are.
Yeah, it's kind of like Anne Frank. And it's got, like, you know, she's making a I'm so fierce and tough look. Which is good for, you know, female empowerment and yay team woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, it was very good.
What weapon would you have during a zombie apocalypse?
What weapon?
Like, would you go the necromancer? Would you be able to, like, control the dead?
I don't even know what that is.
I told you, they control the dead.
Ah. Yeah, I'd totally do that.
Yeah, that's super cool.
I like to be in control.
Because I haven't seen that in a zombie movie before. Because they're obviously, like, fantasy novel nerds. Like, that's a pretty, like, yeah, that's a common thing in medieval kind of fantasy things. Well, not even, but, you know, that sort of wizard who can control the dead necromancer thing. That's cool. But in an Australian movie, like a zombie movie, that's cool. Someone's, like, hit the joint and said, hey, you know what would be kind of cool? Because zombies are dead. Let's just make it so they can control it, and they can control the zombies. See, that is cool.
Yes, that is cool.
The thing about this movie that touched my heart is obviously, like, the people who made the movie really kind of get the genre because they enjoy it. They get what people who like the genre enjoy about those movies.
They put their heart and souls onto the script.
Absolutely they did. And
they obviously did also when they were doing it frame by frame. It's hard to capture what you picture in your head and put it to film.
I get the impression that they kind of like this podcast, actually. They might have been thinking, you know what? We like zombie movies. Let's make a zombie movie. Because you have those conversations with people sometimes where, you have ideas but you don't follow through with them.
Yes. And you and I had this idea for a while.
And we followed through with it.
Yeah, a lot of people like, oh my God, you made your own podcast. I didn't make my own podcast. You were there too. Yeah,
it's a team effort. It was all of us. It was you, me, Jeff, Marissa.
That's it.
Our fans.
The awesome foursome.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I mean, you and Jeffy are best friends. Me and Marissa are super close, so yeah.
Yeah. She'd love a best friend like you.
Everybody does.
But that's what this movie was. It's like, you know what? Let's make a zombie movie. Okay.
Yeah, it was very good, though, I think.
Oh, yeah, it was great. Like, our podcast is great, too.
I hope. I hope people actually listen to this and go, wow, it's amazing. Not, wow, I know that girl.
I think that's what kind of makes it interesting is the person.
Oh, but I hope strangers are listening to this as well.
Why?
Because.
To have more influence or?
Yeah.
To feel heard or?
Well, feeling heard is always a big thing to me. I don't know. I'm sick of being in the background, I guess.
Ah.
You know what I'm like.
Yeah. You're not really... I guess we both share the background, but we both share the foreground as well.
You know how to articulate better, I think.
Yeah, I mean...
Sometimes, but I mean, like, if it came to a Disney film, I'd be better at it.
Well, I don't know that much about Disney films.
True.
I mean, we can't know everything. Well, I'm happy to learn, but at the same time, I don't really care.
I knew you were going to say that.
Unless I had to. Unless it was like my life depended on it or something like that.
Yeah, if somebody had a gun to your head and say recite a line from Aladdin, or your girlfriend gets it, you'd save it, right?
I ain't nothing like a friend like me.
That's wrong.
Really?
Yes. Marissa's gone, people.
I could do the Gilbert Gottfried lines.
Well, there you go. Give me one.
Actually, no, I can't. All the Gilbert Gottfried lines I know are like... No, clearly. All the Gilbert Gottfried things that I can think of are like him telling dirty jokes or...
Well, that wasn't in Aladdin, was it?
I watched the Bob Saget roast last night, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, do you remember that?
I don't think I've seen that.
You have. We watched it together.
Did we?
Yeah.
Was I there?
Yeah.
No, I mean, was I there or was I doing something?
No, you were there.
No, I watched the Bieber one.
Oh, no, we watched the Bob Saget one too.
I don't remember it.
This was like 2010 or 12 or something like that.
I was younger.
Yeah, we were both younger.
No, I don't remember it, sorry.
Oh, it has Jodie Sweetin in it.
I love Jodie Sweetin.
What's Uncle Jesse? His name, the actor? He's in the Beach Boys video.
John Stamos.
John Stamos hosts it.
John Stamos is mwah.
Yeah, they made jokes about that.
How good looking he actually is.
They had this old lady.
Do you know he's in The Little Mermaid Live?
No, but he's probably still very good looking.
He is. He was in Fuller House, people. Watch it on Netflix.
He was on ER, I think, wasn't he?
He was. He makes a joke about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
At the roast, there's like this old lady who was a actress who was roasting Bob Saget as well. I don't know why, but she was there. Who was she? She's always at the roasts, but I can't remember her name.
Some old lady. Some old broad.
Bob Saget roast. Let's see. I've forgotten her name. Let's type in old lady. I've forgotten her name. Isn't that terrible?
It's not the Golden Girl.
No. It's nothing like that. She was in Mary Tyler Moore Show, though.
Oh, are you talking about Carol Burnett?
No. I can't... She's so unknown that I can't remember. It was 2008. Wow. I don't think you'll know her by name.
Cl-
Cloris Leachman.
yeah, she's from something I've seen.
Is she even alive anymore? She is still alive. Wow, she's doing alright.
Yeah, how old is she?
She is quite old. Born in 1926, so she's 90
You know who's still alive?
something. Who?
Feeney!
Mr. Feeney?
Mr. Feeney!
Oh, that was cringe, that guy. He was cool, but
love Mr. Feeney.
yeah, he's
If
supposed
William
to.
Daniels ever dies, please don't tell me.
Yeah.
I don't want to live in a world where he doesn't exist.
So she makes a joke about, she says something to John Stamos, and he comes up to her and full on pashes her, and everyone laughs, and then like she gets like flushed. She's like visibly like, oh, I didn't expect that. He puts his hands on her bum and stuff. It was very funny.
Right.
But I assume she's married or was married.
He's not. He was married. I don't think he is anymore.
He's very pretty.
That kind of prettiness can't survive. It doesn't thrive under those circumstances.
No, he got better looking.
He did.
Yeah, I think he's like in the 90s. He was like, yeah, I mean, whatever. And then like when I watched that, I'm like, oh, he's much better looking now.
Well, you should watch him on Fuller House, people.
No, I think I watched maybe one episode of Fuller House.
Watch Fuller House, people.
No, it's cool. The Olsen twins weren't in that, were they?
No.
They had better things
Michelle
to do.
never came back.
Did they really think that they were going to do something after
One of them has like anxiety and Lyme's disease, and the other one just didn't want to.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And neither of them have acted since New York Minute.
Oh, well, yeah, fair enough.
So what was that, like 2003? 2000?
Oh, that was a big blur in my mind.
Yeah. We saw that together, didn't we?
I think so.
With my Shanny Manel.
That's going back a long time ago.
When I was younger.
Oh, that was a very long time. Oh, no, I do remember seeing that movie.
And Jeremy was there.
Yeah, that was 2000 and something.
Was it
I think I was
Jeremy or Jeff?
No, I think it was Jeremy.
It was Jeremy.
I'd talk him into stuff.
That's a great friend.
I miss Jeremy. I gotta go and see him.
Shout out to Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy, what up?
Woohoo!
Brooke sent me a funny photo on Facebook the other day, and it was a butcher called Jera Meats, Jerra Meats. I thought that was good. If Jeremy became a butcher,
Jeremy's too smart to be a butcher.
I think butchers need to be very smart.
Yeah.
A zombie butcher. I'd sell brain and only brain. Jeremy, though. A zombie Jeremy. See, do you think if you have hair, it's like, would you be killed quicker or made a zombie quicker?
I don't know. Like, you think about if you have hair, are they going to bite you and just get your hair so they don't actually get your flesh?
Nah, they know.
Okay.
Like, you wouldn't just eat the skin of an orange. Well, the zest, I guess,
some
is
people
that.
do, and I never understood that.
Oh, no, they don't. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
Yeah, they do.
I like lemons, and I don't think that that's a good thing.
You like lemons?
Oh, yeah, I can eat lemons. Just cut them into quarters and eat them.
Ew!
Love lemon.
That's disgusting.
I think because my taste buds are just dead.
Ew.
Oh, they're good.
That's not sanitary.
Perfectly sanitary. I eat way worse things than lemons. I do.
Jeff's looking at me funny. Because I can eat an onion whole.
See...
And he's like, excuse me, you want onions. It was a dare from my older brother.
To eat a whole one?
Yeah. Raw.
The Tony. Did you actually do it?
I ate half and my dad told me to stop.
But you can eat a whole one raw, right? Like, you could do it.
Look, by the end, it was a bit, I don't know what the word is. It wasn't spicy. It just kind of tingled.
Yeah, you didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, I didn't want
But if you had to, you could.
Oh, yeah, totally. If there was a gun to my head, I totally could have done it.
I was telling Marissa about the Michelle pizza.
Michelle pizza.
It's basically a cheese pizza with onion.
Ah, my pizza.
The Michelle pizza.
Yeah.
Just like a margarita, add onion.
Yeah, it's good, people.
It's not at all good.
It's yummy.
That overtakes any of my weird tastes.
No, it doesn't.
That's
There
so.
are many people out there that like that sort of thing.
There might be a Facebook group of people who are like
I
that.
haven't checked. Should I?
You probably could find one.
I don't wanna.
Onion fans.
Shout out.
The onion fan. I like onions in like my sausage and bread, but like
Yeah.
you don't like. This is like a raw onion, like a white raw onion.
Yeah, yummy.
Whoa.
Yeah, see, my husband thinks I'm weird too.
He's not wrong exactly.
Oh, anyway.
Not wrong exactly, but you know.
He's done weirder things than I have.
Yeah. Having a yawn.
Yeah, I'm tired. Getting old.
It's kind of late, I guess.
Yes, we should wrap this up.
Oh yeah, I guess we should. Hey.
Yes, we should.
So, zombie movie, Wormwood.
Watch.
Watch it. It's good, even though we ruined it. If you haven't seen it, watch it.
We didn't ruin all of it, but I think it's good.
It's fun. The humor in it. It's not just Aussie humor though. Like, it's not the type of Aussie humor I'm talking about where we're just being crass. It's just like funny stuff that, as an Aussie, you go, oh yeah, that is funny. We do that kind of thing. But yeah, just go and watch it. You'll figure it out.
Yeah. And what are we doing next week?
Next week's going to be very funny, very interesting. How about you introduce it? I think you do a better job than I do.
I don't even know what we're doing, so you have to.
We're talking about our teenage years.
Oh.
Oh, that's going to be...
Oh. It's like I've spent all this time trying to forget about them. We're in our 30s now. We don't have to relive.
Well, let's keep it for the ring, hey.
For the what?
For the never mind. We'll talk about it more next week.
Yes, we will.
Let's wrap it up there. Anyway, you have a very, very good night, and I'll talk
have
to
a
you.
good week, people.
Yeah, try.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.